In a couple recent animations, I utilized this effect that made it look like objects were floating. A few people asked me how I pulled it off. Unfortunately, it was edited. I was not able to use witchcraft on the props on set yet. So I thought it'd be fun to open up my Premiere file and do a quick little walkthrough. All right, so the basic gist of it is you got your main frame and your mask frame. You're gonna be taking whatever object you want floating, in this case, this very wonderful ancient pot, and creating an object mask of it. So the complicated part of this isn't necessarily what you have to do on set. As you can see, obviously, you just need to take those base 2 photos. It's making your keyframe movements look natural. We could just hop over here, click on position, and then move it over. That works fine. You know, you have the object move, but it doesn't look too natural. It looks a little rigid. So to fix that, we're gonna be doing our best to add kind of a slight shakiness to the object. This will first be accomplished by left-clicking on your mask and turning it into a nested sequence. And then we're just gonna hop over to effects and look up transform and slap that right on there. And what we're basically just gonna be doing here is every 5 frames have the object slightly move around. I'll put the presets I'm gonna be using up on screen right now. Since we used the transform effect and we didn't just move it on the main position thing, we can now move it up to our desired position. Now it's got this slight shake to it, which kind of better sells the effect that the guy back here is holding it in place. You can really just do this process with any object you want, as long as you keep your camera on one spot and take a photo of it in the location, and then move it and take a photo of the location without it. I also had some kind of pink magic surrounding the object to better sell the effect I was going for, so we're gonna add that in right now. So I started out by grabbing this pinkish purple kind of energy orb effect off of YouTube and just doing some basic, chroma key, background removal, basic video editing stuff I'm paying $8,000 a year to learn how to do. Questionable major aside, it's been a case of just throwing it on top of our footage from before. I just threw an opacity mask on top of it with it kind of extending out. Obviously, we're going to want it to move along with the bottle as it gets levitated up. So that's just going to be a case of splitting the, forgot I'm on PC. Splitting the clip in 2 and making sure that matches up with the nested sequence. And then cutting it and moving it in there along with our bottle mask. Since we applied the keyframe movements to the nested sequence and not the individual components of it, it will move the effect along with the bottle. As you can see, it's got the same kind of shakiness to it, and it's moving along with the camera the same way the bottle is. If I hop over here, I've got the completed version from the original timeline I can show you guys. But yeah, that'll be this tutorial over. Thanks for watching, and y'all have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day.